Say goodbye to 343 Industries and hello to Halo Studios. Today we're diving deep into the major announcement that has just happened over at Halo. With a studio name change and a major switch to Unreal Engine, it looks like the Halo franchise could be getting a massive shake-up. I'm Jake and this is JJ Guides. So what exactly did Halo Studios reveal? Well, they showcased Project Foundry, a new Halo experience built on Unreal Engine. Now, it's not a full game yet, more like a tech demo, but it gives us a taste of what Halo could really look like with the power of Unreal's advanced tools. This means all future Halo projects will be built on Unreal Engine, which is absolutely massive because it leaves behind Slipspace, and that was being used for Halo Infinite. So what was the reason to abandon Slipspace? To put it bluntly, Slipspace was a mess. Development for Halo Infinite was plagued by technical issues and delays, largely due to the fact that the engine itself used tools dating back to the early 2000s. The development team describes Slipspace as being outdated, difficult to work with, and simply unable to keep up with the modern expectations. As Chris Matthews, who's Halo Studios art director, pointed out, some components of Slipspace are nearly 25 years old. Imagine actually trying to build a next-gen experience on such an old and creaky foundation. This is why the switch to Unreal Engine is just so crucial. Unreal offers state-of-the-art tools that can deliver dynamic physics, stunning visuals, and easier optimization across platforms. For a franchise that's fallen behind technologically, this could be a much needed reset. But before we get too excited about what Unreal can bring to the table, let's remember one thing. Halo was never about the visuals or technology. It's always been about the heart of the game, the gameplay, and the story. To truly understand why the Halo community is so concerned about the future of the series, we need to look back at what made the original trilogy special. From Halo Combat Evolved to Halo 3, these games weren't just first-person shooters, they were experiences. Each one presented a compelling story, memorable characters, and a world that felt rich with history, mystery, and lore. These moments were driven mainly by storytelling. The graphics, while groundbreaking for their time, were never the selling point. It was the atmosphere and the narrative that kept players coming back. Whether it be the eerie silence of exploring the flood-infested corridors, the emotional tension during the final showdown with the Covenant, or the camaraderie felt during the co-op play, it was just all about the feeling. But somewhere along the line, the magic was lost. The focus shifted to technology and its graphical fidelity, often at the expense of delivering a cohesive narrative. Halo Infinite had its moments, sure, but it fell short of telling a story that resonated deeply with the longtime fans. The fact is that a visually stunning Halo game with Unreal Engine will mean nothing at all if it does not get the story right. There's a reason so many players are saying, forget the graphics, focus on the story. The last thing we want is another flashy tech showcase like the 2018 Slipspace reveal. If this new Unreal-powered Halo can't recapture the essence of what made Halo great, a compelling storyline, meaningful character arcs, and gameplay that feels authentic, then we're just looking at another empty shell within a shiny coat of paint. The Halo Studio rename seems like an interesting thing to me. Why they've done it, I'm not too sure. Maybe they just don't want us to remember the old bad games associated under 343 Industries. Or maybe it's just a way to signify the new era with Unreal Engine. So with a new era, there's going to be some new features being added. And there are many features in which fans have been asking for a while, which we're going to go through right now. We have heard a lot of feedback from fans in regards to Halo. Many are hoping that the switch to Unreal Engine means more of a graphical content overhaul. Now I know I just talked about graphics not being the most important part of Halo, but to be a 2024/2025 game, you need to have great graphics, especially if you're going to compete in the big leagues. The main thing is that we want to see Halo return to its roots, with a campaign that offers a mix of classic split screen, co-op, and diverse atmospheric environments. No more endless deserts or repetitive biomes. We want a variety, from lush forest to massive forerunner structures. We don't know what they're going to do in terms of story for the campaign, so we can't comment too much on that, but let's just hope they do well with it. But something we can comment on is the multiplayer and the Forge. In my personal opinion, for multiplayer, I really think we need a ranking system that rewards skill and dedication. As well as that, I'm not sure if they're really going to change this, but I would love if they could just chill on the microtransactions. It was possibly the most frustrating part about Halo Infinite, where they would just come out with these incredibly lame and uninspiring Spartan outfits and they would just be price tagged for $12.99 or something. It seemed like a huge crash grab. Let's leave behind the overstuffed stores and cosmetics locked behind paywalls. Give us a reason to grind again. Let us earn armor coatings, weapon skins, and emblems by actually playing the game. Remember that sense of pride when you unlocked a new set of armor in Halo 3 or Halo Reach? That's what's missing today. Imagine a new Halo game with classic maps reimagined in Unreal Engine, dynamic lighting, realistic textures, but with the same feel as the originals. That is the dream. And for those small details, bring back the classic UI. And give us those nostalgic sound effects and voiceovers that we just loved growing up. Now with Unreal Engine, the possibilities are definitely there. It's not hard to imagine dynamic physics, like hitting a ghost with a gravity hammer and watching it spin out of control, or even seeing massive explosions send debris scattering across the battlefield. Those small features can help the game experience feel more immersive, but again, they can't be the main attraction. These features should support the core of the game, not serve as the focus. It's really easy to actually fall into the trap of thinking better graphics will solve all problems, but the Halo community has been clear, it's not about the visuals. The Slipspace Engine struggled, yes, but the real failure of Halo Infinite wasn't technical, it was just a lack of soul. I just really hope that they make an interesting and engaging campaign without shoving politics or anything like that into it, and just really focus on captivating the audience that they have and making new fans. With this lack of soul that the previous Halo Infinite had, the only real big concern is that will the new Halo Unreal Engine edition have the same issue? And let's not forget about the monetization aspect. We've seen plenty of games prioritize profits over player satisfaction, and the last thing Halo needs right now is to lose even more of its fanbase because of the aggressive monetization tactics. Nobody wants to see a beloved franchise turn into a cash cow with endless skins and loot boxes. Sure, you can say that every multiplayer game does this, they sell cosmetic items such as skins and armor sets, but if you really want to bring back the old Halo and resonate with the core fans that you built for many years who have left the game, I think the best thing to do would not be to shove cosmetic items down their throats. I'm not saying don't have a battle pass or something, because they're 110% going to do that. They're going to have a battle pass. Every single multiplayer game does. But maybe make it more so you actually have to earn the items by grinding. So you can actually make a character look really cool, and people will know then when they look at your character that you've worked very hard to make him look like this. Not just bought a £15 bundle off of the store. Some of the Spartan armor sets that they were actually releasing in Halo Infinite was sometimes embarrassing. It was almost as if they'd sold themselves out, and that was really frustrating to see, especially since someone who's played a lot of Halo games. So to summarize this, yes, I think they will have battle passes and maybe, well, yes, they will have cosmetics as well, but I think there's a far better way to go around them than just doing what they did in Halo Infinite. And I think this is just a general gaming problem. When you buy a £50 or even £70 game, you shouldn't then be expected to have to buy a battle pass on top of that and then have cosmetic items shoved down your throats every single week. However, that is just the Fortnite effect and the knock-on effect it's actually had on every single major game over the years. Fortnite had sold so many cosmetic skins and items that they actually added the Master Chief into their game just to give you an idea of how much they would actually push out. So if Halo are going to be doing this, then they really need to make a great game. The next game needs to be the complete package. If Halo Studios can deliver on that front with a well-rounded campaign, balanced multiplayer, and a true return to form, then this could be the beginning for a new era of the franchise. I really think that this is 343 Industries, or actually Halo Studios now, very last chance of really making a great game before they lose the rest of their fan base completely. There has never been more competition in the world of gaming, so Halo Studios seriously need to make us believe that this is going to be a great game and we actually need to buy it. Nobody wants to see this beloved franchise just fade into nothing, especially with the amazing world and the characters that they have in it. They just seriously need to get back to what made Halo great, whilst adding their own spark of things with the new Unreal Engine, which is going to be so interesting to see the developments with. So what do you think? Is this new Unreal Engine powered Halo the reset we've been waiting for? Or is it just another trailer to get our hopes up? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, if you have enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button before you add your opinion, and subscribe for more content. Thank you very much for watching JJ Guides, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Phase of Halo.
The worlds that we're building, the stories that we're going after.
The potential at Halo right now is huge.
Halo Infinite was the last remnants of how we made Halo games in the past. That was our recipe. And what we are doing right now, we're changing their recipe.